Getting onto this, how do you think Albo's going, Rob?
I guess it's early doors, really. I mean, Labor have been basically demoralised after the election. I mean, they all thought they'd be in government. They all thought this would be their last week, and Bill Shorten would be hosting drinks for journalists at the Lodge next week, to farewell and wish them a good Christmas. It hasn't happened. Look, they've had a good week. I think they've probably, the review came out a couple of weeks ago. They're slowly regrouping. Look, a lot of them are angry. A lot of them are still a bit frustrated. Anthony Albanese is going okay, I guess. I think it's probably far too early for judge, and I think probably, if the past 3 years taught us anything, Darren, it's very hard to judge how well someone's going, because everyone thought Bill was going very well and he didn't win. So I think we just have to take a deep breath, watch him. He's had a pretty good week, I think, sort of tactics-wise. I think Bill Shorten's actually had an incredible past few months as a shadow minister. I think he's probably running rings around his colleagues and even Stuart Robert in that portfolio. He's probably an example to a lot of them as to how to sink your teeth into an issue and continue to prosecute it.
Yeah, but Angus, the NDIS stuff that Shorten's gone on about, he's been spot on it. He's across his portfolio, and he's been very impressive.
I think he's landed in exactly the right portfolio to land some hits on the government too, because this robo-debt issue has been brewing for quite a long time, and finally we've seen some court cases that have come down and said, look, this is unlawful. You can't have a debt that's just averaged on income over the year. That's ridiculous, and they're now facing potentially hundreds of millions of dollars in compensation. And Stuart Robert is going to be the one in the gun, and Bill Shorten will be the one firing it. So yeah, he's landed in exactly the right spot.
Yeah, and also there's going to be a big state issue on this now too, because of health, mental health. The Royal Commission results came down in Victoria today. Premier Andrews has said he will get the money. He'll impose a tax or a levy to make sure he gets enough money to take care of mental health in Australia, in Victoria. And he got praise from the Prime Minister today. So
it's a big issue, and I think one of the problems is Victoria has not had a mental health system, and we've seen, I think, the fruits of that and some of the things that we've seen in Victoria over the last little while. And I think now finally they're saying we need to take this seriously. Look, a new levy and tax is not going to be an easy sell, but look, it's worked, I think, in some of the other places in the TAC, linking the rego to the traffic accident board. So I think if they can sell it, it's the right way to go.
Yeah, I agree.